The 7 keys to every business padlock. Being a doctor may sound different from other types of businesses, but it surely remains a business. I have been a doctor for over 5 years now, and can proudly say I do have a highly successful business. Over the years, I have learned many things that work in running a business, and even more that do not. And that is why I came up with these 7 keys to every business padlock, and you can use them to any business, regardless of the type. Number 1 key. Having a vision. One of the most important aspects of running any business is to have a clear vision of what you want that business to be like. What do you want to be known for in the marketplace? What kind of clients do you desire? What level of service do you want to provide? Do you want to be one among many, or do you want to be considered a leader in your industry? By answering these and many other similar type questions, you will gain insight into the direction you can, and should, take your business. The second key is to come up with a plan that rotates around your vision. Once you gain clarity on your vision, you must be willing to develop a plan. Far too often people have an idea of where they want their organization to be, but they fail to put together a usable plan. Take time to map out what needs to be done to achieve your outcomes. The third key is to study your market. One of the most important aspects of running any type of business is to know whom your market is. You can't be all things to all people. Contrary to what some would like to believe, not everyone is his or her market. There is a very astute saying in marketing: if everyone is your market, then no one is your market. The clearer you are on whom you are targeting, the easier it will be to focus your efforts on reaching those individuals or companies. The fourth key is to gain visibility within your market. Take a much focused approach to reaching your market. Just because you have determined who your market is, doesn't mean you are done. You must now be willing to have a very focused approach to targeting your market. Whether that is through direct mail, advertising, newsletters, informational seminars, or any number of methods, you have to be willing to keep your name in front of your market. Key number 5 is to get your team on board. Please get your team on board. This is probably one of the most crucial and yet often most overlooked aspects of running a business. You have to make sure your team knows what is going on. Holding regular staff meetings as a means to keep people informed is a great way to gain the buy-in of your team. Additionally, be open to ideas that may come from your team members. It will be very difficult to achieve your long-term goals if your team members either don't understand your vision or haven't bought into it. When you hire people, make sure they understand what you are trying to achieve. Whether you are dealing with new members of the team or seasoned employees, everyone must be willing to be a part of the plan. When they are, you will have a much greater chance for success. Key number 6 is to keep consistent and never lose track. Running and marketing a business is an ongoing process. The greatest mistake people make in virtually any industry is they try something once and expect instant results. You must be in this for the long haul. Sure, with some of your marketing strategies you will get instant or direct response. However, with most approaches, it is more like the tortoise in the air. In the short term it looks like the air is in the lead, but the reality is he is burning himself out and ends up losing to the tortoise that had a consistent and long-term vision. And lastly, key number 7 is to understand you are impacting lives. One of the things that I love about my business is that I know I change people's lives. I recognize this beyond a shadow of a doubt. When my patients are able to obtain the smile they once only dreamed of because of what I did for them, I know I am doing my life's work. With most people, regardless of the type of business you are doing, in some way you do change lives. If you know that, your job is very rewarding. Think about the end user of your product or service. What is it about what you provide that makes a difference for them? If you don't know, ask your customers. You may be pleasantly surprised. It is in the answers you can become clearer and clearer as to your vision and the benefits you bring to others through the services you provide.